How's it going, everyone? Today we're going to talk a little bit about the Caig Guitar Care Kit. Now, that'll have stuff in it that'll pretty much cover all the bases of cleaning, maintaining your guitar. So we'll just dig right into it. All right, so the first thing that's included in the kit we're going to use is going to be the Fretboard Cleaner and Conditioner. This is citrus-based. It protects against drying, warping, and cracking, and it's ideal for rosewood and ebony. Palfaro as well. Obviously, you're not really going to use this on a maple fretboard. I mean, you usually don't use fretboard conditioner on a maple fretboard. So, it's pretty easy. We're just going to rip right into it. I'm actually using just a plain old rag. Generally, when I'm doing fretboard conditioning, I like to do that or use a paper towel. It can get pretty messy. Plus, you know, the kit comes with a nice polish cloth, but I'd probably save that for actually polishing the guitar. So, all you're going to do is spray a little bit on there. It'll just kind of soak in there and you'll be nice and conditioned. It definitely helps. I mean, I've had a couple fretboards myself that have actually cracked. I had an ebony fretboard on an old bass that had like a nice split down it. And you can repair that, but why bother if you can just keep everything going the way it's supposed to? So that's it for that part. So the other thing that this kit includes is the DeoxIT D100L 100% solution. Now, this is going to be some pretty potent stuff. You don't need very much of it, but you can, this is generally a contact cleaner. You can clean the contacts of your pots. Has this nice little brush tip. Get it in there, kind of get it on the contact. Now, this will kind of help too because, you don't really have to spray anything. I can kind of just get a little bit on there, and then afterwards, of course, you can just kind of turn the pots a little bit, get everything moving around with the wiper. And like I said, what I'll usually do, I'll get in here and I'll just turn the pots a little bit, kind of get underneath it, turn the pots, just get everything moving around. So that's it there. This is just your switch, so why not clean the contacts on that with the same stuff? Pretty easy to do. Get a little bit on there, kind of move it back and forth. And there you go. So the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to really quickly clean the strings with the DeoxIT Axe Wipes. The kit will come with 6 of those. These are pretty cool. I mean, if you like to get some of the grime and gunk off your strings before you go and play it, this will really help out. I mean, it improves sound quality, prolongs string life, it dissolves oxidation, gets rid of that gunk, and it also helps protect against the acid from your hands, wearing your strings out. It'll lubricate your strings a little bit. It's totally safe to use. There's no silicone or Teflon in it, so totally good to go. What I would usually do, take the axe wipe and just kind of clean your strings. I might even run it underneath a little bit on a couple of them and just kind of go below. Get nice and good in there. Clean all the gunk off. Especially if other people are playing this guitar, we have a ton of people that are just playing this guitar all the time. So if I can clean it, great. So there you go. We've cleaned it with the axe wipes. I usually will run over it with a little cloth afterwards and just kind of get rid of any excess. But other than that, you should be good to go. It's as simple as that. You just kind of get in there, clean your strings. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use the final thing included in this kit. It's the Caig Labs Guitar Polish. Now, it's a water-based formula. It's safe for nitro lacquer, and it's good for all acoustic and electric guitars. What we're going to do is we're just going to use this. The nice cleaning cloth is a really soft cleaning cloth that they include in the kit. We're going to use that, the cleaner, and then all these little bits. You got a few different kind of tipped cleaning things, some nice foam tipped cleaners, a little, almost looks like a little wire brush, like a pipe cleaner, and then some toothpick sized ones. And what these will do is they'll help you get into any, rough spots. Some guitars get pretty gnarly, and when that happens, you're going to want to get as much gunk out of it as you can, especially if you just bought this guitar off somebody that's been playing it for 20 years and they were not friendly enough to clean it first. So we'll dig right in. Just get a little bit on the cleaning cloth and just wipe it down. You can even get the tops of your pickups there if you're the covered type. Just kind of clean it up. Flip her over. And apply a little bit more. Get all this off of it. You know, from us working on it, can get a little bit mucky. Just kind of buff it out to a nice shine. This cloth is completely safe. It won't scratch your finish or anything like that. I mean, it's really soft. So once you do that, let's just say you've cleaned the whole body now, gotten that all clean. Now, these extra little bits, I'll just use the same cloth as a kind of a back catcher for the spray. And, you know, you can just kind of use these little foam tip swabs that they've included and kind of get in some of the hard to reach spots. You know, you might have some spots down in here you want to clean. A lot of dust and gunk gets down in there. You know, you can use these toothpick type ones with a cotton tip like that and just get kind of in any of these spots, kind of get a nice clean going, you know? Like that. And like I said, this comes with, if you got to do any kind of heavy scrubbing, you got this thing here so you can kind of, you know, this guitar is not particularly super dirty, but you know what I mean. You can kind of get in there and kind of get everything you need in there. And then I'll just wipe it off. You can even use the swab that has not yet been touched by any of the cleaner. Kind of get in there. You know, some of the hard to reach areas. That's about it. I mean, you've got a whole bunch of different options in terms of swabs and whatnot. You've got your cleaning cloth. I mean, you can really get your guitar super clean. Again, this one wasn't extremely dirty to begin with, but if you've seen some guitars in the 70s or 80s, they just look like they've been underwater or something. This kit will help you get it nice and clean. Plus, it'll help you get your electronics nice and clean, and it'll help you condition your fretboard and clean your strings. So this is a great thing to have if you buy a nice used guitar. So that's going to wrap it up for today. We showed you how to dig into the Caig Guitar Care Kit and showed you all the different ways that you can use it to clean your guitar. You know, this is a great kit if you've bought a used guitar and it's completely disgusting. I mean, I know I have. Some people just don't like to clean their guitars. So this kit will get you there. Be sure to subscribe because we're always going to be putting up new videos, and check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr because we're always posting fun stuff there as well as links to our videos when we put them up. You know, all kinds of fun stuff winds up on there. You know, we recently wished Mick Jagger a happy 74th birthday. Happy 74th, Mick. Am I right? All right. You'll also find the link to this kit below the video you're currently watching. That's it. Thanks a lot.